Hello everybody! Today I'm going to review the Caran Luminance colored pencils. I got these pencils for Christmas, so I decided I'd test them out and do a review. First things first, I swatched all 20 colors. I skipped one by accident and I had to swatch it out of order. These colors are very nice. Now it's time for the tests. For the first test, I decided to compare them with what could be considered a direct competitor, the Derwent Lightfast colored pencils. Both brands are considered to have a high light fastness, meaning any artwork created with them will last up to 100 years in museum conditions. I only had the 12 set of Derwent Lightfast pencils, so I could only compare some of the colors. Most of them are pretty similar. Next, I decided to compare them in a quick drawing of two pine trees. While both brands are vibrant, the Caran colored pencils are more pigmented and have a smoother laydown, as they are a bit creamier. The Derwents are a bit scratchy in comparison. For the next test, I wanted to compare them to 4 other brands of professional or artist-grade colored pencils. I started with layering and blending to create orange and green from the standard red, yellow, and blue from each set. The bottom row I focused on creating form and blending with the white colored pencil from each set. As we move through the different brands, the colors seem to become more rich and pigmented, and darker in the case of the green. Notice how the Arteza, which is a budget brand, is almost identical to the Caran Luminance. I might do a more in-depth comparison between these two in the future. Either way, the Caran pencils are proving to be high quality. Next, it was time to see how each brand compared on black paper. The first tree I drew took on a bit of an icy appearance with the white colored pencil, so I went with this theme, which was fitting because we recently had freezing rain and the trees outside were covered in an icy glaze. Each brand had a different result, but the Caran was like a culmination of each brand's strength, from the bright white of the Prismacolor and Arteza, the vibrancy of the Faber-Castell, and the richness of the dark green from the Kohinoor. From here, I decided to conduct one last test before moving on to the drawings. I colored 3 trees using Prismacolor, Kohinoor, and Caran to see if there was a noticeable difference in this simple illustration. Overall, there isn't much difference. Each tree does have a slight difference in color and tonal value, but the ground beneath them looks seamless. However, there is a difference in laydown, with the Caran being the smoothest. Now into the drawings. For the first one, I decided to do a landscape illustration. This illustration turned out pretty much the way I wanted it to, with the overcast, slightly hazy, and drab atmosphere, and the colors blended wonderfully, especially on the spruce trees. Although the spruces were bluer than I wanted them to be, I still liked how they turned out, as they added depth to the drawing. For the last drawing, I decided to draw a menacing shelf cloud on black paper. I think this drawing speaks for itself and how the Caran Luminance colored pencils perform on the black paper. The foreground could have used a little bit more depth, but other than that, I think the drawing turned out great. In conclusion, I think these colored pencils are amazing. They perform well, and any artwork you create with them will last for a long time, so this is great for professional work. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, I'll see you next time.